Hello there, this is Isix with more Kerbal Space Program! As you can probably tell from the intro. Anywho, let's go to orbit today. Why? Because space is awesome! You've requested to achieve a stable orbit around Kerbin. I think we can pull this off. Using... So we have to periapsis over 7K. And that's all we need to do with this one. Now, we want to do this one so we can get more money, so we can upgrade our launch pad. Yes, which requires 52K, and we are right at that. But if we do that, we can't get any more rockets into space, which would be bad. Okay. So let's go design our rocket, shall we? Now, we're going to call this one Space Quest 0. The quest for more space. Alright, go ahead and just toss that for now. Because we, if we can, want to use a liquid fuel engine here. So we can have a little bit more control for orbital maneuvers. And for the other stage, then we can have all the solid rocket booster craziness, I guess. Again, maybe a second liquid fuel tank might be in order. But first, couplers, couplings, kiplings, couples. And move on a couple of these because we don't have the upgrade yet for the launch pad. We gotta make do with the simple pleasures of only having 2 side rockets. Yeah. Alright, let's see. We want to have this one at the same stage as that. That comes off later. And of course that. Now, little science perhaps? How about a little science, Scarecrow? Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put it on the door again. Can we fit these on here? Oh, there's the little thing. We are at 15 or 16 tons out of 18 allowed. So we can add a little bit more. Don't know if this will actually get us more money by recovering parts, potentially, but having parachutes in that couldn't hurt. But we don't want to get too heavy, too. We still need to get this baby into orbit. Nanu. Let's see what we can do here. What's our crew looking like here? Bill? No, we need Jeb. Jeb, go to space. We command it. The big day at last. Will he be able to pull it off? Let's find out. Jeb, how you feeling? Tell the world. What's going on? Yay, more science. Anywho. Bye. Rub your spacesuit head helmet some more and you'll be cool. Oh, yes, SAS. Important. Let's check our gauges, get our mission update. We could probably clear these out. I think these are all the... yeah, contract complete. Money... Prestige is pretty good. I think you get more money if more prestige. I'm not entirely sure. Or who knows? Anyway. To space! Whee! And... throttle that down. It's been a while. A little bit of a turn. Keep an eye on our Apoasis here. That wasn't as intended. Interesting. They just sort of went pop. Well, at least it keeps them clean-ish, environmentally friendly. Yes, yes. Higher. Oh. Higher. We don't need to be going quite that fast. Just keep up some speed. Because we're getting to the thick part of the atmosphere still, and it'll be nice to be able to actually get to space. Which you kind of did previously, but, you know, that was on accident. Alright, gotta keep an eye on this. A little bit more of a turn, perhaps. Keep our altitude climbing. We don't need to burn off all our fuel. That'd just be silliness here. Yeah. Alright, so gun at 3, 2, 1. Nope. So this should get us most of the way up there. Gonna go ahead and start giving ourselves... Don't recognize that circle there. Is that the circle required for orbit? I don't know. Can't add maneuvers yet. Crap. Yes. Yes. All right, that's getting there. Space music. It happens. All right, when we get to about 83, perhaps, give another kick. Jeb, how's it feel? Let's observe some mystery goo. Let's go ahead and keep the data. Space. It's so big! Look at those stars and that moon up there! You can fit all sorts of crazy things into there. In fact, you can fit everything into outer space. Oh, it's like I'm being clever, but not really. Alright, let's give ourselves another kick. Don't know. We're out of fuel. How did we run out of fuel so quickly? Jeb, what'd you do? Well, just gonna give us any more science here, or... Yeah. We'll keep the data. Well, we're not getting to space this time. I'll be with you guys when we're back on the ground, alright? So, the Space Quest 0 was not successful. Maybe the Space Quest 1 will. Problem is, we are at exactly 18 tons. But let us launch. We are slightly over. Alright, transmitter? No. Parachutes? Think we're good. Alright, well they kind of caused issues last time anyway. Let's try this again, this time with feeling. Yes. Yes! Feelings. For space. Alright, Jeb. Go for it again. This time do it correctly, yeah. Yeah, you have more fuel this time. Hopefully. Wooha! Nice, quick launch. Go ahead and wait till that 200-ish. Yeah. Because forcing through the lower atmosphere is doable, just not very fuel efficient, and so I want to get a little extra oomph. Can. It's quite the bump there. That should be good. I always reset the map to the wrong place. Alright, let's start on our turn if we can. Keep a nice steady velocity here. throttle down. We don't want to burn up all our fuel, remember? Like we did last time, Jeb. I thought Bill was a terrible pilot. No, he proved me wrong. Well, not really. He was pretty terrible. But you, Jeb, you should know better. You're like experienced to this sort of thing. Go into space. Can't go too quickly. Just a little light burn. Keep things nice and efficient. Now we don't also want to hit our apoasis too early. Because if our velocity is all going the wrong way, that's a bad thing too. Want to keep climbing, but we're not really climbing right now. We're kind of doing a shimmy thing, but that's okay. Jeb, do something. Do something, Jeb. Okay, you can be happy and laughing and like, let's get a crew report. It's not gonna be useful. EVA, no, you can't do that yet. Alright. Getting to the 40s. .800 meters per second, that's pretty fast. It's gonna be a nice slow ascent. If we could drop the fuel tank here. We don't have fuel lines. No, we have no fuel lines. We have to connect everything directly. The cross-fuel compatibility craziness. We're almost into space, guy. Almost, but not quite. How is everyone doing today as far as viewer goes? Feel free to say hello in the comments. Because I don't get enough comments. I like comments and I like interacting with people. So, say things, please. I'm lonely. There's wolves after me. Oh. Okay, I'm slightly, like, excitement of the early rocket launch is now over and we're just sort of waiting. Alright, getting to 70-ish is going to be a little tricky. Maybe we should have gone with solid rocket boosters for the first stage. Alright. We can start maneuvering this little more flat line here. Alright, so 70K, right? Alright. Go ahead and just stick this straight on there. There we go. And let's see how it does. Because effectively, compared to the first time, we have about half our fuel tank left. And we're doing a slow burn this time. And hopefully we have enough fuel to make it into a full orbit. If not, well, we'll see. Should angle slightly down because we want more horizontal velocity at this point. Wonk. We might do it, guys. We might. It's gonna be a close call, though. Alright, we're at altitude. You know what? We could probably just throw on the full burn at this point. Burn up all our fuel. Alright. Do we accomplish it? Just a little bit more. Alright. Barely enough fuel. Jeb, I don't know if we're going to be able to get you back down. But you have accomplished the mission. That's important. Alright, let's send you on a journey through time and space. Let's get a crew report. Nothing new. We want to be able to go into the sun. Actually, we want to get to the apoasis pit here, which is 130 craziness. Fast forward! Whee! And it's going to be in the dawn side, so we can actually maybe see something. We don't have lights yet, guys, so everything's going to be really dark for half these episodes. Because, you know, day and night cycles. So at 1:38, we'll for sure want to fire our engine, use our last little bit of fuel. We have almost no fuel at all. It's going to be a craziness. 1:37. A little closer. I just want to tip you back into the atmosphere. And alright, 1:38, 229. Alright, slight bit there. Alright, we are now out of fuel. Alright, that'll be enough to get us back home. Chubb! Success! You've made it to orbit and you're coming back home. You're going to be a hero if you survive. Otherwise, everyone will laugh at you forever, as you are dead. Quick now. Hurry. Around the world. Woohoo! Just make sure we're not falling into the atmosphere too early. Alright. This is exciting, guys. We're going to be doing a mission correctly. Hopefully. Yoo-hoo! And slow down, because we are starting to enter the atmosphere. Atmospheric regions, like, get on a proper trajectory, guy. We don't want you to, like, fake burn up in the atmosphere. Wee. So, tell us, how excited are you, Jeb? Are you super excited or only really excited? Both at the same time? Well, that's pretty excited then. Alright, we are starting to enter the upper layers of the atmosphere, like the exosphere or ionosphere and crap. The ionosphere is actually very important for communications and things like that. Because you can, like, block some signals, depending on your frequency. And then, like, reflects others, and there's all sorts of craziness there. And it'll let others through, but, you know, it all kind of depends on if you're hitting the plasma frequency or not. And if you're above it, you're usually fine, but things will get weird. If you're below it, well, it's going to bounce or just go away entirely. It's a big desert over there. Nothing new, crew report-wise. I recall before you could do a bunch of science over different areas of the planet and get new results, but guess they maybe took that out or doing it differently now or something. Speed up. This is a little disorienting. It's like, I don't know. Trying to think now. Oh, camera change. There we go. Oh, there's a. So this is going to be dating myself a bit, but the game Escape Velocity. The guy who did that game also did like a 3D space fighter type, I guess, demo test game, which was a lot of fun, but sort of gave me feelings like this when you got to the single planet in the game. There wasn't much to it. You could just basically fly around like there's a space station and a planet. You could crash on the planet and kill yourself. You could also summon other space fighters to fight with you, and well, they're pretty easy. But it was just an easy little game and pretty cool all the same. It's getting warm in here. It's getting hot in here. So take off all your spacesuit stuff. Are we gonna get land? We might. It's gonna be close, I think. Correction time. Slowly, slowly. I'm doing all this on camera. Because, well, Jeb, you're an awesome guy, but you could get yourself killed. I don't want to risk losing that footage. Everything's unstable because they're using the speed up button. Alright, we are coming down. Coming down hot! Yeah, let's get you a parachute out. There you go. Don't know why it's totally freaking out, even when I'm... Is there a way to, like, keep it from glitching? I'm not sure. Okay, it seems less insane now. Maybe it was just in a weird position. Alright, Jeb, you're probably okay. Let's get you home. Whew! That was craziness. Still have that other mission to complete, though. And hopefully the next, like, world's first missions will be a little less less able to get accidentally completed. There we go. How do you feel, Jeb? Oh, that's how you feel. Okay, that's cool. Hey, can I send you on EVA at this point? I don't know if you'll just sink or not. There's no pilots aboard. Alright, EVA report? Fair enough. Let's get you back inside and bring you home. Meanwhile, at the press conference, somewhere else. Alright, we got some good science. Ooh, a whole 96 science is our total presently. Got some funds recouped. And crew experience gained. He's now advanced to level 1. He now, like, knows something, I think. Alright, cool. Our rep is getting up there. Alright, so stability assist, prograde, retrograde, hold, orbit around Kerbin 2. Light. Is capable of repairing broken parts, if at all possible. Can boost the value of its data from the science experiment. Cool. Bob, your job is to eventually become a guy who can, like, do science. You're probably already a guy because your name's Bob. But again, it's kind of hard to tell with the Kerbins, the Kerbin family, what their gender is. They could all be, like, plants that spawn out of, like, spores or something like that. That's why they all kind of, like, have the same last name. Maybe, like, picked up last names from, like, Alien Broadcasting, like, hey, we should, like, do that. Explore the moon. Alright, we could, get a whole bunch of monies out of that. Wait, a rescue mission? It's no secret that the following proving awful theories about how some Kerbals seem to enjoy things that terrify others. Casper Kerbin was pretty much out of options up there. Additionally, this didn't really help to make it any clear if some Kerbals seem to enjoy high speeds, while others apparently just don't. Mentally, from a visitor passing by Kerbal Motion LLC, that was simply decent. It is true, though, that the way we would frequently be achieving sudden combustion was how we get into that situation in the first place. Anyway, as you can imagine, we now need your help. So we got a guy stuck in orbit. Don't really have a way to rescue him right now is the problem. Because I can barely get in orbit as is. And again, do have a lot of science. Maybe, more construction bits. No, we need more rockets. We need more things. Let's go ahead and unlock this. And this one, too. Because this will allow us to do more missions. 61 science. It would be nice to have that. But we're not quite ready for a full science payload mission yet. Alright. Let me think for a little bit here. What I want to do next. So I could just go ahead and upgrade the launch pad. Because I could launch bigger rockets. You know? 20 meters. That'll give us 140 tons. Which could be a significant upgrade. So let's go ahead and do that, actually. We now have the Mach 2 launch pad. Can't quite see it because we're in the middle of the night, but that's okay. Let me read through the missions here, see which ones might be good for us. I'll be back in a moment. I think to finish up today's episode, we're going to try this mission here. And maybe try to kick out the other one real quick. And basically we need to use the radio-mounted parachutes in a flight in a particular location. So yeah. It's kind of similar to the other parachute ones. So now that we have that bit unlocked, we can go ahead and see what happens, eh? Now, so this is going to be a little bit of a crazy rocket, I think. So this is a good start here, but we can now upgrade it to be a 4-stager. Yes, yes. It's for the upper portion. Yes. So we're going to replace this bit here with a solid rocket booster and a decoupler. There we go. So now we have. Actually, now that I think about it, don't really need this. So, wait. Careful! Ah! Oh God! What's going on? Grabbing the wrong part. That's why. Alright, so we have a 2-high liquid fuel here. We have a single solid rocket booster there. Now I believe these parachutes we deploy pretty early. So let's go ahead and just plop them on there. Now we want to put this in a stage on its own. And we want... I have a little trouble seeing here. Alright, so that's that stage, and these are all those down there. Okay. So we can pop off the parachutes, then we can pop off the solid rocket boosters. At some point later we send that off. And we got this solid rocket booster there, and the usual. Space Quest 2. Yeah. Let's go for a launch. Let's review our missions real quick before we get started on the actual paddingness of it all, I guess. Alright, so to be at that altitude, so when we hit 7,900 and we're going around this speed, yeah, so we're going to be going pretty fast. Just a little higher. Alright, I think I know what's good we're going to be doing. Ooh. Prograde. Nice. We have, like, maneuvers we can do. Jeb, you leveled up. Sweet. Alright, let's go into the air a little bit. Whee! Now let's go ahead and up our speed here quite a bit. We don't need to get to orbit, we just need to go up and back down. Okay, so we need to hit 420 and 520 in that particular altitude range, and we'll it's gonna be a pretty tight dealie there, but we're gonna make it, I think. Well, I did it too early. Well, we can still try for the other mission, right? Woohoo! Uh-oh, we're sending out of control. Abort! Abort! Oh my God! Jeb, what'd you do? Nothing? It's all my fault? What? Well, I guess just as well. We're gonna burn our fuel off here, and I think I'll call it a day. Oh well. Till next time, everybody. Toodles.